I want to show a transformation I had. It's about a year transformation, and how putting some attention into your looks can actually have a big effect on your overall attractiveness. So when we look at improving your appearance, your facial attractiveness, and your appearance as a whole, the mindset is it's like a painting. So there's little parts that make up the whole. So the more you can work on certain parts of your facial attractiveness, the little parts of it, then it'll have an effect on just an overall uh, increase of attractiveness. Okay, and I'll go step by step through this and how it can improve your attractiveness. Okay, so on the left here, this is me in 2023, and basically not putting much attention to my looks at all, or like improving them. And this is on the right is me in 2024, about a year later, where I put some intentional work into improving my attractiveness. Okay, so you can tell like look quite different, right? So let's go into it. What makes me on the right look more attractive? Okay, so the first thing you can notice, right, is the hair. The hair is like the makeup of the person. So the hair can actually really make or break your attractiveness. So here on the left, right, my hair is like it's not really clean around the ears. You can see there's hair kind of hanging off the side of the ears. Um, the top is, it's gelled, it's, spiked up, so it has a certain look to it. But overall, it just looks, not well defined, right? Not well intentional. The sides are a little bit long. Okay. Then on the right, I've got a slight fade on the sides. On the top is a little longer and it's combed up and to the side. And for my face shape, because you could see it's more of like a diamond face shape where it right here, my cheekbones are the widest, right? And then it goes up and kind of like angles towards my forehead, and then on the bottom it angles my jawline. Okay, so when I have more of a smaller fade on the sides of my hair, it makes that angle look more defined. Whereas here it's more full, so it's you know my face looks more round. Okay, so there's ways in which you can look at what hairstyles fit good for different face shapes. And you can look at that graphic online and experiment what types of haircuts will fit your face shape best. Okay. Um, so that's one thing. My hair looks darker here. It's mostly just because of like using hairspray to make it look more wet and dark. I didn't do anything to my hair color. Although this was wintertime, so I was in summertime when this left, so that might have been part of it. Next is and you look down my face is my eyebrows. So you can see on the left here, my eyebrows are not very well defined, right? And they're kind of bushy, or they're not well defined. There's not really a particular shape to them besides just like an arc. And they're not very dark, right? And on the right, they're darker. They have a certain angle to them. There's an angle that goes like kind of slightly up and then down, and they're more low. They're darker, more well defined. Eyebrows are really important actually, for facial attractiveness, and having these really defined uh, and clean can really improve your overall attractiveness. Can make you makes you also make your face look more symmetrical as well. And so what I did to improve my eyebrows is I got them threaded and to a particular shape. And also I was using minoxidil to stimulate hair growth. So I made them more full with minoxidil over time and to stimulate hair growth so that I could shape them better. And then I went to a threading place where they created this this arc shape, and then I just maintain it with tweezers and a thing called a derma blade. Okay, so that's another thing. Eyebrows are super important. They'll make your face more symmetrical, and when they're full and dark and more low, they give you more of those hunter eyes, they're called. Makes you look more masculine and attractive. Okay. Um, you know, I'll have another video about what I did for my facial hair, because on the left here is pretty much like the only like facial hair I used to be able to grow. And I also used minoxidil over time to fill out like my beard. Okay, I don't have a beard here on the right, but it is growing in to some degree. But just for this picture, I didn't have a beard. But you could just see there's more hair on the sides here, more 5 o'clock shadow on the sides, which is a byproduct of using minoxidil to increase hair production here. Okay. So one thing just overall you'll notice here is my bone structure is more defined because I lost fat in my face. So on the left here, I was, 180 or so and about, 25% body fat. On the right here, I'm about, 13, 12% body fat and about, 150 pounds or so. So I lost a lot of weight, a lot of fat, particularly, especially my face. Usually, fat, when I lose fat, it usually goes first in my face. But you just see how losing fat can make you more attractive because it can help define your jawline and make your jawline more angular. So you see here, there's like my cheeks are more rounded. There's not really a defined jawline. It's just rounded out, right? My face just looks a lot more round in this picture because of the fat. But on the right, I lost a lot of fat here, and so my face looks more well defined and it looks more attractive. It looks more masculine. Okay. So that's a really important feature. When you just lose more fat in your face, you just will look more attractive because your face is more defined. Your jawline is more defined, and your cheekbones are more defined as well. Okay. So that's the other thing, super big thing. So we went through hairstyle, eyebrows, um, facial hair to some degree, and losing fat, which helps define your face. And these are the things that I particularly worked on specifically to improve my overall facial attraction. The other thing which you can't see here is teeth, which is actually really important as well for facial attraction. And it also signifies one who's more higher status to have straight white teeth. Okay, so you see my teeth now. They're straight. I got Invisalign. I'm still doing treatment with Invisalign, and I haven't been able to whiten them yet because Invisalign you can't whiten them because they put anchors in your teeth to hold the trays that you get. So I'm waiting to whiten them, but um, Invisalign's really good. You can explore braces, Invisalign. There's other things as well. But if your teeth are already straight, then I would just whiten them. So you could try Crest 3D white strips if those work for you. Those never worked for me, and I've done them many times. So I'm going to have to do Zoom teeth whitening to actually whiten them after I do my Invisalign treatment, which is just a couple more weeks left of it, fortunately. So these are the features that you can work on in the face to make yourself more attractive, more appealing. So I hope this helps, and we'll have more videos like this.